Well, hello, good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Jiu-Jitsu 2000 here today. I'm back, and I hope you guys are doing fantastic out there. In this video today, we're going to talk about a brand new offering from Olight. This is the Perun 2 Mini. So this light can come in cool white or in neutral white. So I want to say thank you right off the bat to Olight for sending this light out for review. So feel free to pause your screen if you want to read this information. If not, I'll be talking about it in this video. Just get a hold of this little tag and you can open the box. You can see that there is a little tag that says slide open. So we're going to pull this out. You have your information to read. So you've got your owner's manual right here. It's pretty straightforward. There's some information about the specs of the light. These are just little diagrams of how to operate the light, how it works, things like that. Right here it talks about the power level indicator and the head strap and stuff like that. So it's pretty simple. So the next thing that we see is just some safety information, and this is in multiple languages, but I'm just going to focus on the English here. And again, feel free to pause if this is something that you're interested in reading. The next thing that we see here is the README card, which is talking about taking out the insulation film and charging the flashlight. So if you look at the side of the package, you can pull out the head strap, the charging cable, and the actual strap itself. So I like what they've done here with this new head strap. This is a big improvement over the Perun Mini. So I like that. It says Olight on it, reflective material. Very nice. So what we'll do is we'll take and we'll attach this to this little headband here. Not too hard at all. It's pretty simple. And what you want to do is you want to have it attached where this little flap is going to hang down. So you want to make sure that your writing is oriented correctly to this being down. And you can see there's this big notch in here, and that notch is cool because what they've done is they've made it where the pocket clip does not have to be removed to make this a headlamp. So very cool change that they've made by doing that. So we're just going to kind of adjust this head strap a little bit to what it's going to need for us. So we have a magnetic charger here. So this is a 1 amp charger. And then of course the last thing that we see here is the light itself. So we'll just open this up. How does this come out? Slide it forward, I guess. You can see that the packaging is very nice. We're going to open this up and the light comes out. Very nice. And you can see that they've got the pocket clip, the dual direction pocket clip, mounted sideways on the light. So very cool. Magnetic charging. There's the LED. Now they did make a change with this one. There's also red LED on this Perun 2 Mini. Pocket clip there. Nice deep carry. There's the switch. They've done some changes on the knurling of the body. The new Perun 2 Mini is a little bit bigger than the original Perun Mini. Not much, but just a hair. So we're going to go ahead and unthread this battery tube because we got to take out that insulation film. We're going to look at the build quality too while we're in here. So there's that insulation film that we're going to remove. I want to take a look at the battery. Look down inside the battery tube. Nice clean build. So you do have a proprietary battery. So this is a 16340 customized battery, 650 milliamp hour of capacity. And again, it is a proprietary battery. So it goes in just like this. And then you can thread this battery tube on and achieve that IPX8 waterproof rating. That little slot that I showed you in the head strap makes it so that you can put the headlamp, the light in the strap here without removing the pocket clip. Another thing that's really cool about this head strap, this portion here, is it's magnetic, so it'll hold the light. It's a weak magnet though, it's not real strong, but it does hold the light. And the cool thing, check this out, you could put your old Perun Mini in there if you wanted to. Pull it up to about there if you want it nice and tight. If you want it nice and loose, you can have it nice and loose. Very cool. You can change your adjustment to whatever you want, whatever angle you want. Very, very cool. It has the same functionality as the previous version. So let's go to moonlight mode to start. We're going to just push and hold, and we'll get to the moonlight mode. This is the 2 lumen moonlight mode. This gives us 6 meters of throw, 9 candela, and the runtime is now 10 days. So it's a big improvement over the moonlight mode on the previous version. So there's the previous moonlight mode, and here's the new moonlight mode. It's quite an improvement over the previous version. Now if you push and hold, you'll get to low. Low is 15 lumens. This will last 26 hours. That's 1.08 days, and it puts out 18 meters of throw, 81 on the candela. Push and hold, you'll get up to medium. This is a good setting, 60 lumens for 7 hours, 36 meters of throw, 330 on the candela. Push and hold a little more, you get to high, 250 lumens for 100 minutes. That's 1.66 hours of runtime, and it puts out 72 meters of throw on this setting. 1,285 on the candela. Now if I want to double press quickly, 1, 2, you see that 1100 lumen turbo mode for 2 minutes before step down. So after 2 minutes, it steps down to high of 250 lumens, and it'll stay on high for 85 minutes. That's 1.41 hours. And this gives you 150 meters of throw and 5,950 on the candela. Now you can see the light is turned off. From off, if you double press quickly, you will enter the red mode. This is something new. Check that out. You get 40 lumens of red light. This will last 150 minutes. That's 2.5 hours of runtime. 10 meters of throw and 29 on the candela. This is really cool because it'll enhance your night vision. If you don't want to be seen, maybe you don't want to wake up the whole camp, you want to be very discreet, stuff like that. That is fantastic. If we hold the button down, we'll get to a flashing, like an SOS type of mode with the red light. If you needed to signal oncoming traffic because you're broke down on the side of the road, you could use this. I think this is absolutely fantastic that they've included this with this new Perun 2 Mini. The original Perun Mini does not have any red function. Now let's talk about the dimensions of this light for a second. We are 2.52 inches in length. That's 64 millimeters. The diameter of the light is 0.87 inches. That's 22 millimeters. The weight of the light, this is 1.90 ounces or 54 grams. And that weight is including that 650 milliamp hour lithium ion rechargeable battery. Now, when you turn the light on, you'll see a green, orange, red, or flashing red power level indicator on the button itself. If you see green here, this is between 60% and 100% of capacity. So above 60%. But if you see the orange like what we see here, that's between 10 and 60% of battery life. And then if you see red, you're between 5 and 10% of your battery life. And then in the event that this is a flashing red indicator, that's telling us that we are below 5% of our battery. So very nice that they have included this in this new light. Very, very nice. Turn the light off, double press to get into red, and you also have the power level indicator as well, even when you're on the red settings. So take a look at that. That is absolutely fantastic. Now let's not forget that this light is impact resistant, and it also carries the IPX8 waterproof rating. I love this head strap because if we look at the head strap that came with the Perun Mini, it was nice, but look at this Velcro and this stuff this isn't supposed to separate that dual-sided tape from the patch. It's supposed to separate at the Velcro, not the Velcro off of the patch itself. Even when I did my initial review of the Perun Mini, I did not care for this new head strap. I thought that it was terrible, especially this patch. I mean, it has cool options, but look at what's happened here. It just doesn't hold up. This thing has came loose, and this double-sided tape and all this nonsense. It just wasn't a big hit for me personally. So when they came out with this new head strap, I really like it. I think it's a big improvement over the previous Perun Mini head strap. Now if we look at the original Perun, this one had a good head strap. So this head strap was very similar to the H2R. So magnetic, and it had this little strap that came down and held your light in. I never had a problem with this Perun or H2R head strap. The problem was it didn't include the head strap with the Perun. So it was a fantastic strap, and it did have the top strap on it. So if you had, a heavy light or something, it worked good. It was a good head strap. Now if you look at the Perun 2 head strap, which is included, very nice. It's all rubber, flexible, very, very nice. So the Perun 2 just slips in just like so, and it worked very well. Now what I'm noticing about this new one that I like so much is, like I said, that little slot lets you keep the pocket clip on the light itself, and then you can cinch that baby down and it holds that thing really secure. So your new Perun 2 Mini, your old Perun Mini, that'll fit. Even if you use your Perun original on this new head strap, it'll work. Look at that. It'll work. No problem. Now, I can go out on a limb and say, well, let's take a look at the Perun 2. Now, this is a little bit heavy for this strap, but in a pinch, it will work. Now, you don't have the top strap, but you do have the option to add it. But I like this head strap. I think that it's fantastic, and I think that's one of the biggest, coolest things that they've done with this new Perun 2 Mini headlamp. So there you have the head strap, and I like that because you could wear your hat over it and still have light. This is generally what I do when I go camping. I put my head strap on, and I can wear my hat around camp, and I can still see what I'm looking at night. And then when I go to sleep, what I really like about these is when I go to sleep, I can lower that down and hang it around my neck, and then I can go to sleep at night. And in the event that I hear something in the night, I've got this on my person to use as a light. Very, very cool. I love this head strap. Olight did a good job coming back to this old school head strap. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, right now we are looking at the Perun 2 Mini. We are on moonlight mode. This is 2 lumens for 10 days of runtime. And I'm looking down in the distance, and the camera's not picking it up too well, but I can see pretty well with this setting. For moonlight mode, that's impressive. I like it. Again, if you're trying to find a wound or look for a splinter, maybe you sat on a cactus. I live in Arizona. This is a good setting. Or if you just want to read a book while you're getting ready for bed, or maybe you want to get into a bag and not disrupt the whole camp, this moonlight mode is fantastic. Now if we bump it up, we're going to bump it up to low. This is 15 lumens. This will last 1.08 days or 26 hours. 18 meters of throw. Then you can bump it up to medium. I like this setting probably the best. This is 60 lumens for 7 hours. And you get 36 meters of throw out of this. Very nice. Bump it up to high, 250 lumens. This is for 100 minutes. That is a lot of light out of this little Perun 2 Mini. This is 1.6 hours of runtime. 72 meters of throw on this high setting. Now if I double press, we get to 1100 lumens of turbo. 2 minutes of runtime before it steps down to high. And then once it steps down to high of 250 lumens, it'll stay there for 85 minutes. That's 1.41 hours. And we get 150 meters of throw out of this turbo setting. That is fantastic. Again, you push the button, you turn the light on, you see the green power level indicator telling us the status of our battery. Push the button, we can cycle through the modes. Let's go back to that moonlight mode. Yeah, the camera doesn't justify it, but this is very good usable light. Now if I turn the light off and I double press from off, take a look at that red. 40 lumens of red LED light. This will last 150 minutes. Folks, that's 2.5 hours of runtime, and we get 10 meters of throw out of this red light. This is absolutely wonderful. Push and hold, we're going to get to the SOS red, and it doesn't specify what the run times are on this. So I couldn't tell you, but I'm going to guess, just going out on a limb, I'm going to guess that it's probably in the neighborhood of 4, 5, 6 hours, something like that. But that is fantastic. Single press turns the light off. Single press turns the light back on, and this light does have a memory. So let's say we like high, we turn it off, we turn it back on, it'll come right back to high. It does not memorize the red modes though. Those are a special mode that you enter. But hopefully you enjoyed those night shots. So my final thoughts on the Olight Perun 2 Mini. This is absolutely fantastic. I love what they did with this light. The only thing that they could do that would make this thing like perfect in my eyes is get a non-proprietary battery. Other than that, they have hit a home run on this light. The heat dissipating fins are very good. I just like this light. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Please feel free to leave your comments down below. Like this video, share this video, and if you're interested in picking up one of these Perun 2 Minis or anything Olight, I will put my affiliate link in the description box down below. And anything that you do there helps me out. And with all that being said, folks, thank you for watching. I hope you have a beautiful day. We'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.